to the table in the tavern. Tonight we're going to be playing some friends. We're going to go around the virtual table, introduce some of them now. Starting off to my right would be Chris or Drake. Chris is in the process of considering purchasing a comic book or not. We'll see if we can prime a way to play some D&D. So, yourself, a little bit about the character you're going to be playing tonight, Chris, and you are muted. Riveting, Chris, you are muted. All right, continuing on, we're going to continue on with Dean. Dean, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, a little about the character you're going to be playing
tonight. My name is Dean McGuire. I'm a dad of 4, 32 years old, working my butt off, married for 10 years, have 4 kids under the age of 6. Crazy. I'm playing a human fighter. Now he's leveled in Bard as well, so that's going to be fun and interesting. Pirate captain of the Greasy Roger.
Don't lie, we've only been married 9.
Oh my gosh, there's my wife. Yes, it's 9, 10 years this year. I'm sorry. And we're on a fun adventure heading over. So with our wonderful crew.
Indeed. And continuing on, we have Gracie. Gracie wants to tell us a little about yourself and a little about the character you're playing tonight.
Yeah, so my name is Gracie. I am a Starbucks barista. I also do commission drawings, so if you'd like your character drawn, please let Pat or me know. And game character-wise, I am playing a tiefling sorcerer and level 1 in rogue. Her name is Elvira. She is a chaotic mess, and we love it. She's very
fun.
She is very unpredictable. Some days she'd be like, I feel like being nice, and some days she's like, I could kill all of you if I wanted to. But other than that, yeah. So I'm interested in what tonight's journey will lead us.
All right, continuing on, we have Chris. Let's see if he's still with us. Chris, you are muted. If you're there. Drake. Bueller. All right. Well, we're trying to figure out what's going on with Chris. I know he was interested in purchasing a book, comic book, and those are all hobbies here at the table in the tavern. Why don't we go ahead and get a recap of what happened the last time we played?
All right.
So, you, Elvira.
It's funny. So, recap. So, as we were sailing along, we spotted a little fisherman trying to hoist his big catch, which was a merlin. But some sharks were kind of giving him a little hustle. And Elvira was like, "Ayo, Tars, let's go kill some sharks." And he was like, "Nah, I'm good." And he was like, "But you can go." And so she's like, "Bet." So she dives off the ship. Gert kind of follows with her, but Gert has the boots of water walking, so he can just walk on water. So long story short, they kill the sharks. That's when this 20-foot shark arrives. They kind of dipped because they said not feeling it. And so yeah, now the fisherman that we helped, he has joined our crew, agreed to like help out. He knows how to cook and that good stuff. And meanwhile, Elvira tried to trick her sister into thinking she was Tars. That failed. But in return, though, her and her sister Moonbeam are pulling a Walter White and cooking some things down below.
Walter White.
That's a Tony Montana. Get your drugs correct.
So, and yeah, we were just sailing on, continuing on our route. To
Oh my
Orlane.
goodness! I guess my ship's going to be turned into a freaking camper now. Please don't mix the red phosphorus incorrectly.
Use an explosion downstairs.
It's nothing. It's nothing, guys.
You see her.
Oh my goodness! Oh, this is great. I like this so far.
All right, so that sounds about right. You guys dealt with a little bit of what I drew from I don't know if you guys remember Old Man of the Sea, Ernest Hemingway.
Hey,
But that was kind of where I was going with that inspiration there. So that's why the sailor, his name is, of course, Ernest. After Ernest Hemingway. So I believe that you had found yourself actually below deck with your sister, and you guys were cooking up some cocaine. Right. You guys were processing coca leaves. And
oh, this is great.
It's funny because it killed her plant, so.
Yeah, you trimmed a little bit more of the plant than she had intended. But you managed to get your process, start the process for creating some of the powdery substance.
Do you want to build a meth lab?
Your sister says that the produce or the
Produce.
the
y'all up in here.
the what's the right way of saying it without calling it drugs? The substance.
The chemical experiment.
The substances. Yes.
Substance.
The alleged substances. Is not meant, she says, for it's not meant to be used in whatever manner that you intend to use it, she says. She says to you with a raised eyebrow, as though acknowledging your intentions.
You promised to do it with me. Ain't no going back now.
I'm not doing drugs with you, sister, she says.
Gotta find out what it does. Make sure it's the good stuff before selling it.
Hold on. Oh, hold on.
He said, wait.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Persuasion check?
Exactly. This is great. Patrick's like,
puts fingers together.
No.
But sister, I thought you said we.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny. We were making fun of it, saying that you're gonna come back to just like a lab.
And I'm just gonna be like, I just walk on by. Okay. This is
He says the ingredient is used in tonics and salves. It's not intended to be, well, used in whatever manner you intend. She says, and she puts the substance back in the chest, okay, and locks it up. She says, "Stay yourself away from my concoctions, dear sister. We will, of course, continue processing those leaves, and perhaps for a reward, when it is all said and done, I might give you a little bit. Is that fair?" She says.
Seems alright by me.
You're bribing her with drugs.
But she locks up the chest, as I said, and then puts the key away in a pouch. And then, of course, she says, as she makes her way out, "I'm going to get some fresh air." And she goes topside. We're going to put Gert in charge of piloting the ship because he's not here. So he gets pilot.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he gets pilot duty. All right. So, with that, would anyone like to do anything?
Yes.
No, geez.
Okay, I'm curious. What would you
very
like?
Fast, yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find the spell. Ooh, okay. Question. So, is it possible for me to use thaumaturgy? Because I recently caused an unlocked door.
Read that one more time.
You instantly cause an unlocked. Oh, it's unlocked. Yo, chisel.
Yep, there was the key word, unlocked.
Dang.
Womp womp.
Can I try to get into it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, this is going to be the Baron's Manor all over again.
Just what manner do you wish to try to get it?
I would like to use my thieves' tools and try to lockpick it.
Okay.
Okay, she's already doing better than me.
Make me an open lock check.
I would do
it. Okay.
Would it be sleight of hand?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's gonna be your in your sleight of hand. Can you sleight of hand or Hold on one second. I'm bringing up your character sheet right now. Okay. Oop, wrong button. I think I went just right past it. There we go. Elvira.
Giddy up, bow, 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 wow.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going to use either your stealth or your sleight of hand, but you're not like proficient with any of that tools before you be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not looking. Yeah, you're a rogue, but you never.
Okay. Idea number 2. Can I use the cantrip Ray of Frost to freeze the lock? And then try to whack it open with my staff of defense.
Yes, you may try.
That Aquaman, which he breaks your staff.
Okay. So you use your icy ray of frost, is that right? To hit it, but you roll some damage for me. Roll for some damage for me.
5 cold damage.
Okay. Well, you see some ice form around the lock.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. You see some ice form around the lock. You want to whack it then?
Oh yeah.
Get roll me some melee damage. I'm not going to ask you to roll to hit. With your staff of defense.
Oh, question. Do I roll the 1d8 plus 1 or do I do the 1d6 plus 1?
It looks like it's a 1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
Unless you're using it in two hands. It's up to you.
That's some 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You notice a small ding appears on the lock, but other than that, it seems unfazed. It rattles, but it's still intact.
I want to set this thing on fire, but I know that'd be such a bad idea.
This
Only because you're on a
boat is
wooden,
on fire.
only because you're on a wooden boat, you know.
Yeah, not.
Good. It's fine. I'm gonna go slither to the crow's nest.
Okay, you gave up very easily. Gonna say,
Wimp.
you should be able to move your character.
I have an idea. So hear me out.
Oh,
This is the idea that I really want to tell you, but I can't.
Okay.
I'm assuming the crow's nest is like. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. Forget I can't move with that. All right, so you go up to the crow's nest. Anyone else doing anything?
Not really. Just kind of just lollygagging.
Chris or Tarzan, are you with us?
What lock were we picking?
You don't know anything about it. All right, so you guys are all on the top deck, it appears. We were doing introductions before. This is, of course, Chris or Drake, for those that are unaware. He plays the part of Tarzanster, Arcubane, this evening. Chris wants to tell us a little bit about yourself and a little about the character you'll be playing tonight.
Well, like Pat said, I go by Drake, and been playing D&D since before first edition when it was basic, and I like role playing. So tonight I'm playing Tarzanster Arcubane, an aquatic elf storm sorcerer from not around here, and yeah, it's been an interesting adventure so far.
Okay.
That's what I got. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So, with that, you guys last session had found yourself traveling. We will be utilizing Roll20 for this evening. you guys were traveling across the shores of Deimos. You can see yourselves there. And so we'll be continuing that journey. And as you continue to make your way down the coast, let me get some perception checks, please.
19.
$27.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Do 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 do. All right. And perception. Here we go. We'll roll it on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
16.
All right. So I heard a 19, a 16, and a 27. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you guys notice that there is a couple of ships. That are actually coming from sorry, bringing him up now. Coming from out deep and closing on your position. Okay. You notice with your wonderful perception checks, okay, that they have flags that bear a skull with a rose.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, that
Do
sounds
I-
familiar.
I was gonna say, do I know anything about that?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I think that was before you joined the group.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was the initial. That was that battle with the two ships.
Oh yeah, I don't
Before we ever made it to follow.
Mm-hmm. So, you notice still that they are a good distance off. Okay, but they're using your wind, so they're bound to catch you eventually, unless you can manage to outsail them.
Let's do it.
Okay. So I'll give you guys the opportunity to try to get a good head of wind, okay, in order to try to pick up and increase your speed, perhaps losing them in the distance. So you guys can collectively decide who has the best survival skill ability, and we'll go from there.
I got 2.
I have a +5.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, mine's 2, so I'm sorry.
What are we rolling?
What's your
Survival.
survival?
Oh, +2.
Okay.
Looks like it's probably going to be Gracie. So, Gracie, would you like to roll survival with advantage, please?
That's 16.
All right. So 16, you do manage to be able to increase the speed of your ship. Of course, they're still trailing you. Okay, but you are moving faster than they are at this point, or about the same speed as them at this point. So they're not gaining on you. but they continue to chase. We'll give you another survival check. See if you can increase your speed some more. You can make it an advantage.
18.
18. You manage to continue the same speed, but you're not able to increase it further. But we'll see if you can continue. Third time's the charm.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna kind of let them in to preload the gun.
17.
All right.
Yeah,
Once again,
that's
it's the same result. So you are moving quite quickly, okay? But they're not gaining on you at the same time. You are moving very fast, even though they're using the same wind. You manage to be able to keep ahead of them.
nice.
And as you continue making your way, the ships seem to be making their way towards Manon. They give up chase, making their way into the port of, or into the bay of, sorry, losing my words here as I'm trying to do technical things and it's not working for me. There we go. Sometimes I forget I got on the right layer. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So, and I changed you guys to the wrong layer. There you go. Okay. So the ships continue making their way inland towards Manon. Okay. And you guys continue making your way and you come to about to change your map here. You guys come to a different area. Okay. You guys are closing in on the river that would take you to a lake. Can everyone see that map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe I provided in Discord. I'm going to do it now here. A picture of what you guys are seeing as you guys come up.
This is the map you had posted on Facebook that you're working on.
This is the map.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Where are you? I can't. Well, I can't find it there. Oh, you know why? I know
Why?
I never saved it to this. There you go.
It's in pics and stuff, correct?
There is a picture of it in pics and stuff. There's also one in the chat channel that I just dropped on just now for Agents of the Black End, the chat channel world. You see it there?
Yeah.
Little lighthouse is sitting on top of some rocks. So I used that as my inspiration to create this map. I made that using Wonder. Anyway, so you guys notice this lighthouse. And of course, the rocks, you can see them there. You guys are going to have to make your way around there. And I'm going to give you guys control of your ship. Okay?
Okay.
Give me just a brief moment, and you will have that. Okay, there you go.
Yep, I see it now. Yep. I got my crosshairs.
So as you guys are making your way along, why don't you guys go ahead and show me the direction in which you guys are deciding to travel with your ship?
So
Because you're obviously not wanting to go continue towards the rocks, are you?
No, nor get close to them. Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of agree with that movement right there. That's exactly what
Okay.
I was thinking. Because you do
And
not
then
want
we're
to
just
just
gonna-
Yep.
We arc
we're gonna
around.
like go out and then
Arc
Yeah,
around
that's exactly
over here.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
So
what
as
I
you
was thinking on that one.
All right.
as you guys continue to give the lighthouse a wide berth, you notice some things starting to exit from the lighthouse, perched above it. 4 objects look like large birds. Why don't you go ahead and give me some perception checks, please?
Freaking birds.
Oh, give me a break.
I got
Last
a
time we had
15.
one.
A 15. I rolled a 15.
But those don't look like birds. I just zoomed in. Are those harpies again?
What are your perception checks?
Did you guys know the bird is the
I got
word?
a 13.
15.
Yeah, the bird.
13,
That is the
sorry.
word. Everybody knows that bird is the word. I got a 23.
Or the
Yeah, so you
siren.
notice that these bird-like objects are very humanoid in appearance. Okay, as they take flight, leaving from the lighthouse and heading in your direction. So you guys can move. Okay, we're gonna go with 3 units per turn. Go ahead and do that for me if you like. And of course, the harpies. They
Of course they
continue.
are. Oh!
And as you continue, you notice that more of these harpies continue to pour out of this lighthouse, continue to make their way towards you.
Son of a bee.
So, you have 3 units of movement.
Let's start widespreading it. As in kind of go dragging. I want to go this direction. And then further out, maybe if we go further out, they'll end up running back to their ship. Running back to their lighthouse. No, nope, they're not. They're trying to flank us.
They continue flying outward. Okay. And okay.
There's raccoons.
Harpies are bad, okay?
Harpies are bad. Okay.
You know, I
So
always
you
wonder
guys
what a harpy tastes like.
continue to move. Which you guys can of course use a survival check and so forth if you'd like to in order to try to increase your movement speed. But
I think
I'm
we're
going
at
to need
that
some
point
movement from you, where it's almost inevitable.
Yeah, we're at that point. If you look at the distance and trajectory, it's inevitable.
Oh,
Okay.
dang. I rolled a 22.
Nice, you managed to increase the speed. So yeah, you do, but yeah, he's right. You guys
I
inevitably.
yell for the men to get prepare for battle.
All right, and so as the harpies engage, they don't actually engage any of you on the deck. They actually engage your sails,
You.
Oh.
and they
that's
start
cool.
attacking the sails of the ship.
I tell the dragoons to start shooting them with crossbows.
Okay. All right.
How many-
So your dragoons,
Harpies.
they load up their crossbows and they begin shooting. Okay. And they manage to kill one of them right away.
How many harpies are there?
8 altogether.
Huh?
Now 7.
Okay, that's
I
what
see
thought.
8.
There's 8 on the screen. I just was making sure that it was 8.
Yep. I mean, that's what I see.
Okay.
So as those three others fly off, you see even more coming and taking their spot and attacking your sails once again. Okay. You may have the dragoons once again fire, and as I heard you say, so you guys will of course manage to kill another harpy.
Down to 6. But they're still destroying our sails.
Well, they've done
They're
their job as it were. Messed up
they've
some of
done
your
their
sails,
jobs,
but you
huh?
guys managed to kill a couple of the harpies as well. But some of your sails and part of your mast have taken damage.
Gotcha.
You know, you just got your ship all fixed and made this voyage across the ocean, and now your ship is damaged once again.
Freaking harpies.
Freaking harpies. But lo and behold, as you continue making your way around, you can see that there is a dock. Maybe a place to make repairs.
Does anyone have mending?
Would mending be able to do that? Or mending in I'm thinking like mending moon, sorry.
Yeah, she could. It'll take time, of course, for her to mend all these sails. And of course, you're going to have to bring the sails down.
Oh no, I was asking if someone does have mending.
Your sister does.
Ew. I don't want to stop again. I don't want to
I
stop.
know.
So I'm going to talk with Moonbeam and ask her how long she thinks it'd be able to mend these. Of course, get out of danger is a dangerous way.
She says, of course, that if given time with the sails, she believes that she could have, looking up at the damages of large holes and so forth, within a day or so, she should be able to have them all fixed.
Then let's do that. Let's use the other. How many of the sails were just damaged? Are we still able
Your
to,
main
pedal
sail,
along the limp mode?
your main sail and part of your mast was damaged, but she can repair it.
Yeah, well, let's do that because I do not want to stop in port and get distracted again.
She suggests that you do at least stop for the time being, and of course there is a dock in your view. She does suggest, but that's your choice.
Would she be able to get it done faster if we stop?
She says she believes she could. If she was able to, the easiest way to do it is to bring down the actual sails itself. But
Yeah.
in order to do that, you're going to want to.
Fine, we will dock, but nobody leave the ship.
Okay. And as you guys are making your way towards the dock, roll me a perception check.
Ah, crap. He was baiting us.
What?
Dang. You got a 10.
22.
13.
You see a beautiful woman on the docks. And of course, she's waving to you. You, of course, do make your way to dock. Yes.
I was gonna ask, can Elvira yell out and say, "Go away"?
We don't want any of your adventure.
F off.
Our ship got the plague. Our ship has the plague. We're just here to mend our ship real quick.
Okay,
Don't be
so what
nice.
I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you guys a few moments while I go smoke a cigarette. Okay? Oop. And I'm going to let you guys decide what you guys want to do. Okay? But just privately with yourselves. Just yourselves before you guys decide to talk or whatever. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back.
Before you leave, I have a question. All right, good chat.
Good question. That was great.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. So is it possible for me to lend assistance to my sister?
Oh, look at this getting along.
Didn't say we're getting along.
What was the question?
If it was possible for me to assist her in helping.
Oh, certainly. I mean, she's going to have to pull down you're going to have to get the sails down, all that good stuff. Yeah, she could definitely use assistance. But I'm going to go smoke that cigarette. Let's use you guys discuss what you guys want to do.
I don't want anybody coming or going. I want to get the sail fixed and GTFO.
Agreed.
And let's just tell people that we're just here to fix our sails. We have a bad plague on our ship. We just need to stop to fix the sails. I don't know. Sounds like a bad
The
idea.
plague
Never
is
mind.
murder.
Red rum.
Just be like, I got a murderous dog on the ship.
Yeah. About that.
Would suggest not coming on the ship.
I don't know.
She uses prestidigitation to do foaming at the mouth. She's like, reminds me of the meme where it's like, get your dog. Oh, we don't bite. Yes, it's.
Yes, it does. He's a good boy. Oh,
That was funny. You're like,
Tars?
oh, it's just your bonding.
Yeah, I know, right? You're like, I hate you. I hate you so much.
You're like, F off.
Yes.
Exactly. Hey,
Yeah.
what's your suggestion? I think that we need to just nobody in, nobody out, and we just fix and go. I don't want to get caught to another adventure that Patrick's trying to lure us to.
Oh, you don't want to fight a bunch of harpies?
No, I don't need herpes. I mean harpies.
But you're the captain, so.
Yeah, I don't care what we do. I'm gonna go get food real quick. Peace.
Nom nom.
You want to
it's
get food?
The best Game of Thrones scene just happened. My wife is rewatching the Game of Thrones, and Joffrey dies.
Oh, no.
Oh, Joffrey! Oh, everybody giddy up, boom, boom, boom.
Okay. So, what are you guys wanting to do? Continue making your way and have her just try to fix the sails on the way, or?
Nope. We're stopping, but nobody in, nobody out, and we're just gonna take a day and fix what we need to.
Okay, that's fair. Why don't you go ahead and move your ship onto the dock?
Will do.
Yeah. Make your selection, Austin Powers.
I would like $1 billion.
So, as you do pull it to the dock, and your crew begins to, of course, jump off and make sure that the ship is properly secured to the dock. It's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
This beautiful young maiden begins making their way towards your ship. Oh dear.
Bugger off, we don't want any.
Would anyone like to roll a perception check?
Yeah, I'll roll a perception check. Screw it. A whopping 9.
Okay. She looks like a fair young woman.
Don't they all?
Very pretty. Okay. But she approaches. She says, "By what reason do we have the luxury of having such a wondrous ship pull into port?"
Fixing our sails and we'll be on our way.
She looks up. "Your sails seem to have come under siege of these damned harpies. The harpies,
Yep.
they have done their job with this town as well, driven many away. You seem very able-bodied.
Well, here we go.
I wonder if you might not be interested in helping 3 poor sisters out in a time of need."
Too much on my plate. I do apologize. Maybe on the way back, we can. But as of right now, we are in a hurry.
On your way back? From where, may I ask?
That is none of your concern.
"Oh, indeed. I do not mean to intrude," she says. "I will be on my way," she says. "You, of course, have the dock. Just know that I cannot offer you much help. There are some in town that may be able to assist you with your repairs, but I don't count on it. They are in fear of these harpies that, of course, keep them in terror and panic. Make their way of life very difficult. If only some strong, brave adventurers would come along, that could help
No,
us."
I agree. I agree. There needs to be more strong, brave adventurers. Too bad we're not them.
"Indeed," she says. And she just makes her way up back to the port, and she just kind of watches you guys.
Like completely defeated. Like crap. Okay.
So
I wasn't kidding when I said I'm in a hurry. I nobody ain't got time for that. Maybe
you
I'll
guys,
come back.
Dean,
What's up?
before you got on, Pat's like, "Oh, my preparations for tonight's game are complete. I am so ready."
I'm like,
And Gracie's like, "Unless we mess it up." And then what do? Immediately, bam. Bad.
okay, we'll see.
I'm in a hurry. I do apologize. Sorry, Patrick, I ruined your fun, but I feel like Lady Bell's gonna murder me if I don't do this in time.
I'm going to move your ship into dock. So, okay. And I'll leave you be. No more prying.
Never to leave again. Dun 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 dun.
So,
Once you port, you never deport.
you guys aboard your trusty ship. Are endeavoring to fix the sails, of course. And so some of the crew assist with bringing down the sails. Of course, Gracie, you assist with that as well. Um, so you do. And of course, Moonbeam begins casting your spell, mending the ship. Of course, cover, and there's only so much time in the day. Before long, night time does come, and most of the crew are looking to you, Captain, seeing if they can lay down for the evening.
And nod the approval. Get
Okay.
rest. We have a long day tomorrow.
All right, and of course, Captain Von DeVinto, you are getting some much needed rest as well, right?
How's Roger doing it? Has he gotten rest?
Well, yeah, he's been down below deck.
Yeah.
He'll take over for you. Okay.
Okay.
Keep watch on the ship.
Yeah, I'll take
course
I'll
he
take a
will.
partial. I will take a partial watch. I also end up ordering them in that if any of you guys leave this ship, you are not welcome back aboard. We're just taking a small break or taking a small rest and fixing the ship before we set sail again. And if I find out any of you guys leave, you guys are not welcome back on the ship.
Okay. You hear Roger echo exactly your command. You heard him. You're number one lead, small crew. Go ahead and get some rest yourself. And he relieves you, I suppose. Is anyone else getting some rest for the evening, or are you guys toughing it out?
I'll top it out. And I'll help out.
Tars went back down to the cabin and is taking a rest.
Going to getting some rest. Good call. Elvira,
15.
very good. You managed to endeavor throughout the evening, not needing a rest. Very good. Captain Von DeBento.
Yeah, what's up?
You find you're sleeping, as it were. Remember the tale so far as your journey, making your way across the sea, finding Roger and your crew and getting them all together and endeavoring. The young maiden, of course, you've taken the hand of and are courting. You wonder perhaps if she's waiting, thinking of you as you think of her. And your dreams take you, and you're out on the water, free, with the wind in your hair, and the smell of the ocean, the smell of sea salt, and you see members of your crew beginning to circle around you, led by Roger. You see them argue between different members of the crew, arguing back and forth about who is a better captain. And they eventually, but Rogers, he says immediately that there will be no mutiny. But then Gert steps in, and Gert says that he is the better captain than both Rogers and you, and sticks this knife in your back, and then you wake up.
The mutiny on the greasy Roger, mutiny on the greasy Roger, mutiny on the Roger, mutiny on the. Oh, sorry.
Well,
My
technically, it
bad.
wasn't a mutiny; it was just a dream. But I get the gist.
All right, so You make your rest throughout the evening, and you come back to the top deck, of course, in the morning, finding Gracie or Elvira and Moonbeam still working diligently at the sails. Moonbeam says it'll still be some time before they're completely done, but she works tirelessly at it. I think I want to pause here as it's getting a little bit late and we don't have all the members of the crew together. I'd kind of like to have it before we continue on. 2:08, as it sounds like you guys are going to make your way straight on through. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, very good. I think that's fair. We got a little of a late start this evening. For that, I do apologize.
No worries.
But it's about 10 o'clock now. At least I'll give you some time to get some rest before work tomorrow. Is there anything?
I want to take a slight break of like helping Moonbeam, and I'm gonna go downstairs
Okay.
to the and like the ring and tell her about our progress
Mm-hmm.
and how we're a days away from Orlane.
Okay. Yeah. Does she know that Moonbeam makes drugs? All right. She asks, "Where are you?"
So I respond, we're in a like in the oh I gotta look at the map and find words. We come across this dock, some harpies toward the sails. I believe we're in the entrance of the river and that leads to our lane.
You hear a response. Then you are near the witch's cup. They are who leads the harpies.
So I respond, would you like me to deal with them?
I need the heartstone that they carry.
Will do. Anything for you, Mom.
Okay.
And then I go back upstairs. I find Vaughn. And I say, Lady Bell has ordered us to get the Heartstone that one of the witches here had.
Okay.
We are in the witch's coven.
Well, sounds like we're going to be taking an adventure. I got a question for you, Elvira. Can you do some investigation with the crew to find out? I had the most interesting dream last night, and I just want to make sure I'm not going to be stabbed in the back.
Who? By me? And she laughs.
Nope. No. Let's just say he's short, bald, and I just want to make sure.
She gets to him. Alright. What would I get in return?
What are you looking for?
What do you have?
I love the negotiation. It's great.
She's like, well, if I find out there's something going on, I'd like to be the first mate and next in line for the boat.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's looking for.
And you know what? Look at all this evidence I just found. I mean, propagated.
Well, if my first mate is bound to betray me, I'll be looking for another first mate, and I think it will suit best to find this out before we go any further.
You suggesting I'll get the first mate spot?
Let's see how you do.
Well, as much as I love that, I'm not much of a sea person. I serve my mother and my mother only.
No, but I'm not judging loyalty in any way, shape, or form. I'm just looking for somebody that I can trust as well. And
Well-
last night, I have a feeling of bad omen, so I just want to clear the air on that one.
So
But I do
she
have
don't.
this wonderful ring of animal speaking or ring of jumping, if you'd want that, or a wand of secrets.
The ring of animal speaking piques my interest. And
Alright,
then she
ring of-
devilishly smiles and says, "But if it's a person you trust, you can count on me."
Well, I'm going to give you the ring of animal influence and just say, trust in friends. Then this is a gift.
Thank you.
So I'm going to delete it, and then just it's the ring of animal influence. It does not require tuning either. A tuning.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So she actually for once showed you gratitude. She's like, "Thank you. I actually appreciate this.
I smile and
I
nod.
will do my best. But
I know.
don't
Okay,
tell
go ahead.
I was actually nice to you.
Tell anyone what?
That I was nice to you. I can't having that ruin my image.
I just smile and like shake my head as I'm like, I won't.
Till then. And she leaves.
I assume you guys.
Yeah,
are
that
like, yeah. We're
See,
gonna say you guys. I need to make you an actual cabin. I need to make a captain's cabin. I need to make one for you, but I don't have. I will.
yeah.
Make that my next task on in Chronicles. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. Is there anything anyone else would like to do? Chris, you wake
then
up
I go
from your
back to
long
make-
rest. Okay.
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 Dang,
You
Charles
notice
is
that
right.
Moonbeam hasn't been down for the evening, as she still is probably top deck working on the sails.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else anyone else would like to do this evening, I'm going to go ahead and end the session here before we get too late. I do appreciate everyone going ahead and coming in and got this whole new quest started, but it'd be better if all you were available. That way you guys could all enjoy the little fun that I have drawn up for you. But anyway, until next time, be kind to each other because we're all in this together. And everybody say goodnight.
Good